Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another grow along. Now this week I am sowing peas. I've said in previous videos I've been having trouble getting peas to germinate, so we can have a second batch at them. Now if you look just down here, I've actually soaked these peas overnight, which isn't something I usually do. This variety is Kelvin and Wonder, and when these peas went in here they were quite wrinkly, but as you can see by soaking them overnight they've expanded and they've gone straight. So I'm hoping this is going to make them a little bit more successful with germination this year. I've had a lot of trouble just getting pea seeds to germinate. They've been very sporadic. Normally I would also be sowing these straight into the ground, but what I'm trying now is just to pot them in these root trainers with multi-purpose compost, and hopefully that's going to work out and these are going to grow. Now as always with these grow alongs, I invite you to share your own growing tips and tricks for whatever vegetable we are growing, and as I said this week it is all about the peas. So in the comments below just share your own tips and tricks about how you go about growing peas and it would be most grateful. Now personally what I find with peas is that they are usually very easy to grow. Usually I stick the seeds in the ground, I add some small canes in for the peas to grow up, they germinate and they grow and they climb up the canes. Now adding the canes is actually a very important tip, because without the canes they have nothing to grow up, and peas have a tendency to start to flower when the tendrils have something to grow up. So for me, biggest tip I can give you is get the canes in. Some people might use nets or things like that. Again, let me know in the comments what you do differently and it'd be great to find out. Now ultimately there's many different types of peas. You've got the standard garden pea, you've got sugar snap peas, you've got petit pois peas, lots and lots of choice to keep us going with whatever peas you may want. And you know, they're all pretty much easy to grow as each other. Usually, I've got to keep saying usually because this year I've had so many problems. Well, that's got the seeds sown and we'll have to keep an eye on them in future videos just to see how they get on. I'm not going to pot these in the greenhouse. I think it's going to be too hot in there for them to germinate, so I'm going to keep them out here until they show signs of life, and then we will plant these out. Might go down here in the home plot, or some might end up down on the allotment as well. Keep for watching to find out more. Now let us know in the comments your own tips and tricks.